He's the mirage in the rear view glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage as fuck.
Or just a dream?
What up, Ray from Dallas?
Ray from Dallas, tell me true.
He's fun.
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man.
Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is.
I'm the champion, feel the rush, the crowd goes wild.
Obviously. Obviously. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Yeah, obviously. Tell them, obviously. I know these niggas don't want me to win, but I'm sorry, G. I know they thought I wouldn't come back and pose on them hoes, but nigga, it's time to eat. I got a vendetta. Any one of you niggas, I been better. Got them gritting they teeth without gritting at them. Took a second away from the table, it's time to feast. Heard they was mumbling, talking up under their breath. That nigga a hoe, he soft. That nigga lame. That nigga bitch, he puss. I stood on business, that's law. I had them running that boots and tucking they tail and scared to put me on a song. I had them cuffing they bitch and thinking I hit. Shit, boy, what you on? Couple years off, and I'm back in this motherfucker. Nigga, do somebody, then fuck your recognition. You don't like I'm spitting, nigga, better shoot somebody. The game and full of clowns, I don't believe you sucker niggas. Better leave me be, okay? Niggas better watch their speech, okay? You better than me, no way, Jose. I could be cutthroat and I'm all out, but I let them get paid for a minute. Let them look gang for a minute, but really they hate cause I never look lame for an image. Never be fake, I'm a realist, I'm solid. I went out and got it, I promise I'm with it. Want me to switch up and get soft on so you can make it, I promise I get it. I know some secrets I never tell, but most of you rap niggas got bitch ways. Quick to tell on you, get jammed down, couldn't sit down 5-6 days. Put him and him in a crossway, but a gang member on display. That's the same nigga with an AK on the block yelling out gunplay. That's the same nigga with a trap house and he been through it so he no pain. Look in the face of a realer. Laws come questioning me, I don't know names. Bitch, I really come from the trenches. Cap the lean crash out like road rage. Be done snapped out and got life in the pen cause most of you niggas got hoe ways. Man. See, most of these niggas got hoe way. A lot of these niggas be out here faking and fucking on these motherfucking tracks, talking that gangster shit. You too young to be done been through something, young nigga. You too young to be done been through something, nigga. Don't tell me about what you done been through, nigga. You ain't never stood over nothing. Nigga, you don't have nightmares at night, nigga. This shit sound good on the track. Now you got the other niggas out here crashing out cause they think you been through it and you they favorite rapper. Sit down somewhere, nigga. That shit lame as fuck, boy. You niggas really done piss me off. See, I see you nigga really done piss me off. See, I won't fuck with none of you pussy ass rap niggas. Fuck you niggas. You niggas see me all the time, nigga. Hit me in my mouth, nigga.
I'm your Huckleberry, 214 detonate. Yeah. I'm your Huckleberry, 214 detonate. Boys on, still same. In every state. Fly the car at 39K, boy, wait. Crash lane 2. Crash lane 2. Yeah. You riding phones off another man, true. Oh man, you still at the gas pump. Yeah. Yeah, no camera lens, just a hot mic gleam. Any clickbait dream just to make a meme. Race stay cool while the chat stay lit. Respect that house, still talk my shit. You talk unit, but you split your crew. Blame them fool for the mess you do. OG talk race, but you missed that class. Now you flying front seat, gas, no gas. I'm your Huckleberry, no face, all frame. Woo! 214 soul in the wild, say my name. My name. Right phone to your wing, bleed. Respect ain't Clyde, it's D. Woo! Babyface falling like last call Jen. Mike till shake slip words thin. Kev out back, chain smoking his pay. 56 still can't clear the gray. Jeff BM in the Buick, call it flight 39K. Talks to ghost co-hosting, backs away, say I sell my tea, yes sure. Whatever you mean, gets every black voice on the semi don't scream. Act like truth don't hurt, but he hooked, but real clean. Now the face gon' flinch when they hit that beam. No face needed when the truth got teeth. Words cut deeper than a badge or a beef. Y'all play cop in a YouTube hood. I'm just saying what real ones would. Either do the weak. Respect ain't weak, it's rare. I'm your Huckleberry, 214 still ride. No K of Huckleberry, 214 still ride. No cake, no man's throat in the sky. Riding booms till the tide is split. Ray from Dollar, yeah, I built this shit.
Yeah. Name's Ray from Dallas. I ain't scared of nothing. Yeah. No face for pride. Just facts and fire.
You never make me stay, so take your weight off of me. I know your every move, so won't you just let me be? I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduced every man. This time you won't seduce me. She's saying that's okay. Hey, baby, do what you please. I have the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eyes. She's touching me from the start. She said there's no turning back. She trapped me in her heart. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, let me be. She likes the boys in the band. She know when they come to town. Every musician's fans after curtains come down. She waits at backstage doors for those who have prestige. One who promised fortune and fame, a life that's so carefree. She's saying that's okay. Hey, baby, do what you want. I'll be your night-loving thing. I'll be the freak you can tone. I don't care what they say. I want to go too far. I'll be your everything if you make me a star. Dirty Diana, no. Hold up. Dirty Diana, no. Hold up. Dirty Diana, no. Hold up. Man, salute. Man, shout out to everybody on here from that 214 to across the pub, to across the states, or wherever you at. You are now rocking with your guy, RFD, a.k.a. Ray from Dallas. And I want to tell all the beautiful people out here, I love y'all to death in NIMS, right? And if y'all rocking with me, man, hit that like button for me. Hit that share button for me. You understand me? Because they going to see how we coming, and guess what? If they don't like how we coming, you know how we feel about that.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh, look. It don't matter what they think. Shout out to all you beautiful people in here tonight. Salute all y'all. I love y'all to death. All y'all in here. I see all y'all salute. Nothing but the truth, right? That's why they mad. Retrial. Let's take this walk. Hold up. I said, that's why they mad. The real winners after the Karen Reed trial. Let's take this walk, right? It's a lot of winners, right? It's a lot of people who shining right now. I'm talking about, I say the stars at night are big and bright, right? Right, but these are the winners who I'm talking about who came when I was first getting anointed to this case, right? Because we got a lot of winners, right? We got the Broken Baker. We got Red House Media. We got Emily C. We got a bunch of people. Erica Walsh. I'm talking about real winners. Been there, but we know Erica been there, but she just started the channel. But we got real winners, right? Like we got a bunch of people who I can name, who signed it, like the General MC Kazi. Salute to him. Who touching the General MC right now? Who done made a wave like the General MC done made a wave right now? I'm talking about big waves in the ocean. Man, salute to the General, right? We got a bunch of winners out here, and I ain't leaving nobody out. Y'all know who y'all is, and I salute all y'all because I'm rocking with all y'all, right? But see, when I came in the game, right, these the people right here, right, who I seen. As we can see to the far left, the beautiful Melanie Little. Next to her, you got the OG, a.k.a. Will the Glera El Jefe. Next to him, You got Auntie Deb, a.k.a. Jimmy, in the building. And you know, next to him, the MVP of the Commonwealth versus Karen Reed, the GOAT, a.k.a. Turtle Boy, in the building. You hear me? And next to her, you got Miss Stickums herself, the beautiful Nurse Kim. And next to her, you got the beautiful, talented Miss Jess Machado. Right? Winners. Look at the thumbnail. Winners. The super team who crushed injustice. Right? Right? Let me talk to y'all about these winners right here. Right? In a world where pressure exposes character, right? And storms reveal who's really solid, loyalty is everything. When the spotlight gets hot, when accusations fly, when opinions divide friends and families, that's when the true colors show. Some people fold, some people switch sides, some people become turncoats the moment it benefits them. But the real ones, they stand firm. This today, y'all, is about these winners right here on the super team. How staying loyal when it could have been easier to walk away. This is about keeping your name solid when gossip tried to stain it, right? This is about refusing to become a turncoat just to fit in or feel safe, right? You see these winners right here. After the trial, life doesn't just go back to normal. It becomes a new chapter. A chapter where you either grow or bitter. Or either you grow bitter or grow stronger. Let me say it like that. These winners right here are successful people understanding something powerful, right? Adversity is a test, not a life sentence. The Karen Reed trial might have been public, painful, and stressful. But it was also a filter. It filtered out fake friends. It exposed opportunists. It revealed who was praying for you and who was preying on you. Loyalty, it isn't loud, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't need validation. It doesn't flip like a coin for convenience. It doesn't chase clout, ladies and gentlemen. A turncoat changes with the wind. A loyal person stands in it. Hold up. Let's talk about success after the trial. It isn't just about money or status with these winners right here. It's about peace. It's about walking into rooms with your head high. It's about rebuilding smarter. It's about leveling up mentally, emotionally, and financially. When you survive in something that tried to break you, you move different, ladies and gentlemen. You start to value your circle differently. You protect your energy differently. Because let me holler at y'all, being successful after the storms means you didn't let bitterness poison your future. You didn't let public opinion define your destiny. You didn't betray yourself to please the crowd. You didn't abandon your morals for temporary comforts. Turncoats chase safety. Loyal people build legacy. And here's the truth. Staying loyal doesn't mean staying blind, right? It means standing on principle, standing on 10. It means knowing who you are even when the bullshit narratives try to rewrite who you really are. It means refusing to sell your integrity for short-term applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the trial may have been the headline, but your comeback, that's the real story. Success in response, because growth is the real revenge. Peace is the victory. After the courtroom noise fades, real life starts to begin again, right? And the ones who stay solid, they win long term. They move in silence. They elevate. They build businesses. They repair relationships. They become sharper, wiser, and more disciplined. Ladies and gentlemen, being a turncoat might get you temporary approval. Being loyal builds permanent respect. So today, this for the ones who stayed 10 toes down, for the ones who didn't fold under pressure, for the ones who kept their character intact when it would have been easy to switch sides. Because, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, the trial's in. Reputation rebuild, success multiplies, but loyalty, that's forever. And I mean that with everything. Give me salutes. So I heard what I said, loyalty, that's forever. Right? Forever. Loyalty is forever. So winners, the super team who crushed injustice. Shout out to all of them on there. The beautiful ladies, Melanie Little, Nurse Kim, Jessica Machado. Shout out to the gentlemen, Will the Glare, Chimmy, and the GOAT, right? They the real winners, right? Them the ones who I came up under, whether it was watching or knowing them to be around, right? Because first, let's start with the beautiful Jessica Machado. Because what she been around like 4-5 months now, right? Came onto the scene and just wiping shit out the way. Came onto the scene like Shaq Diesel in his prime. I'm talking about like unstoppable, smart, intelligent, and stayed down. Shout out to the beautiful Jessica Machado because she's a winner. Shout out to the Earth Angel herself. I mean, oh my, the beautiful Nurse King. Shout out to her, right? Because Nurse Kim is so smart, so intelligent, so witty, so funny, so fierce, which all these ladies are, right? Passion, dedication, and how her journey was able to start with me knowing coming from TikTok and just becoming a sensation. Oh my. Shout out to the beautiful Melanie Little, right? Shout out to her. Shout out to the beautiful Melanie Little. Because that's the one who christened me, right? In this case, that's the one who I watched every day, who stopped when I didn't understand fully, and a lot of other people, and she didn't curl if other people was too smart, because she wanted to let us know, because she needed to dumb it down for us a little bit. Man, shout out to the beautiful Melanie Look, right? Because when it comes to covering a trial, hey, this is my opinion. Who does it better? Nobody. Let me go to Jimmy now. The Prince of Massachusetts. Right? The Prince of Massachusetts. Just knowing how Jimmy started with his little skits, I think it was from TikTok as well. Transformed over her. And everybody from the 214 where I'm at around the world, we know Jimmy is that star that shines bright. When you're talking about talent, this dude is wickedly talented. I'm talking about to the maximum, right? And we're talking about a person who dedicated, a person who put into their craft, and you could tell they mean every second. I'm speaking on Jimmy, but everybody liked it. I'm speaking on him right now. Who does it better? Who more funnier than Jimmy? Look what Jimmy did tonight. Man, shout out to him. How did he nail the beautiful Jessica Machado like that? And make it beautiful, funny at the same time. Man, shout out to him. Man, ain't nobody fucking with Jimmy. Real talk. I'm telling you. This dude right here deserves to be on a fucking nighttime show globally. That's just real shit. Now, let's talk about Will the Glare, the OG El Jefe. Man, hold up. Now, see, when it comes to the OG, talent ain't on him. It was already in him when he was birthed, right? The OG is so great at what he do. Like, he just corner it out from the north to the south to the east to the west. When it come to be funny, he one of the funniest. When it come to talking his shit, he one of the best. When it comes to being petty, he the best doing it. When it comes to be wickedly breaking something down, man, this guy is smart as they come. Right? And when I tell y'all this dude is the absolute truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And when I tell y'all this guy right here was very instrumental to me, right? When watching this case and listening to the afters, he was one of them ones too, right? Now, let's get to the GOAT, the OG. The reason for the season, right? You know, the MVP of all of this, right? The king of shutting down corruption. I don't even have to say nothing about the GOAT. It speaks for itself. 3-time award-winning journalist, right? Remember, I told the GOAT this. You didn't walk through the fire. You ran through that bitch. Remember, I told y'all at the lacrosse game, he was on his Tupac hit him up shit. Grab your Glock if you see Turtle Boy. Call the cops if you see Turtle Boy. Who shot me, but your punks didn't finish. Now you're about to see the rest of a minute. Turtle Boy, he hit him up. Hold up. Hold up. Stop playing. It's no area. Like, what do you think I call him the GOAT of this generation right here? It's no area where he ain't great at, right? And this ain't just me talking. Look at the numbers. Look at what he do. Cuz could watch a football game and have a punk motherfucker hating on him because he got 3,000 or 4,000 motherfuckers in there watching them watch the football. GOAT, GOAT. Winners, the super team. That's what this is about. The super team. Man, everybody, y'all gotta, we gotta turn up for them. Can y'all put up some 100s or some oh my emojis for the super team? I have to turn up for them because it ain't about what you do during a trial. It's about how successful you're gonna keep it going after that. Turn up for them. That's what it's about. I got to turn up for the super team again. Man, turn up for them. And man, me speaking of all three of the women, they're absolutely stunningly beautiful. All of them. From Jessica Machado to Tiny Kimmy to the beautiful Melanie Little. Stunning. Not only are they stunning, they funny, they witty, and they fierce as shit. And I love it. Right? They winners. Right? And that's why they mad. The real winners after the Karen retrial. Now, let's take this walk. But before we take that walk, if y'all want to support the show, memberships, cash app, super chats, whatever, if you can, man, support. If you can't, hit the like button and just share it for me. Right? Just know OFD loves you. That's why they mad. See, let me speak on boxing term for y'all, right? In boxing, if y'all know boxing, right? And also, I also want to thank all the beautiful women in the chat because listen, this Karen Reed movement, right? This Karen Reed movement, man, it was 90% of you beautiful women out here. It was 90% of you beautiful ladies out here. Man, when I look at my algorithms, it's 90% women. That's the number I'm going off of. So all you beautiful women out here, and I'm not disregarding the man, but when you got a gap like that, because I'm not disregarding the man, I got to turn up for you beautiful ladies. Y'all throw up some hearts for y'all damn self. Because I tell everybody out here, women are the strongest people on this earth. You know, a man may be physically stronger than a woman, but when it comes to being stronger as a whole, that's a woman. Because guess what? Y'all are the root of the fruit. Right? Y'all are the root of the fruit. And I mean that with everything in me, because guess what? I know fathers had something to do with it, right? But without the mother carrying us for them 9 months, then pushing that 8 to 12 pound baby out of her, y'all better stop playing with me and telling me that women ain't the strongest people on the earth. Let me turn up for you beautiful women again. See somebody say who the women in a super team, right? The winners, you know, who started first and, you know, who steal her after, right? Even though the beautiful Jessica Machado just started her channel, she was in the streets, right? And she was doing other shows. So to my far right, I got the beautiful, I mean, absolutely stunning and gorgeous, respectfully, Jess Machado, same way, the beautiful, absolutely stunning, gorgeous next to her, Nurse Kim, and the lady on the end is the beautiful Melanie Little, right? And I'm just speaking on the content creators, right? Because without the boots on the ground, right? Without y'all putting in hard work, especially without Erica, right? Right? And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I can't wait to interview Erica one day, right? Because she was very instrumental, right? Very instrumental, right? And when you hear the way people talk about Erica and everything that she done, man, stop playing with me. When you hear the way the GOAT talk about Erica and everything she done, man, stop playing with me. From the things that stand behind, picking up all the trash to everything was gone, stop playing with me. When you talk about staying loyal to the GOAT and the people who in a circle, man, she is the absolute queen, the whole queen, and nothing but the queen. Hold up, everybody. Turn up for Erica for that. And whenever I get a chance to interview Erica, because we already said we could do it, just whenever I have time, whenever we come up with the time to do it, it's going to be one of the best interviews I ever did in my life, right? Because I put everything into my interviews, but this one is going to be extra special, right? Because she is really an unsung hero who don't get the credit that she deserves, right? She do. But a lot of people love to hate on her. She don't get the credit she does, in my opinion, right? And she deserves all of it. Real talk. But these are the people right here who are winners before and the winners after. And that's why they mad, right? That's why they mad. This trial was, 3 years? Right? Shout out to the beautiful IMC from Dallas. What's popping? This trial was 3 years. You know, people had a chance, right, to put in hard work, dedication, right? Because, see, the boxing term I was going to use, right, with these winners, right, they all became champions, right? But it's how you perform when you're going for that other championship in that next weight class. That's when you show you a true champion. And oh my God, after the trial, they elevated and they showed you they was real winners, right? They showed you they was the real super team who crushed injustice, doing it the right way. Doing it the right way. Because like I stated, in the world when pressure exposes character and the storms reveal who's really solid, loyalty is everything. And when I look at these winners, the super team, they showed that front and center. Loyalty was everything through the adversity. Because we know it was a lot of adversity. How y'all think the Huckleberry came around? Right? How y'all think the Huckleberry came around? We know it was a lot of adversity. And that's what I'm saying. Either you're going to grow bitter or grow stronger. Because one thing about winners on the screen, they understand something powerful, right? And they know that the adversity that they all went through was a test, right? Not a life sentence, a test. Because you had a bunch of turncoats who was mad as shit. They had 3 years, though. 3 years to get their weight up, to get better. Right? They had 3 years. to get their weight up, get better. Hard work, dedication, do more, right? But they didn't, because what we got over here in America, right? And this go for all races, right? We have what you call privileged Americans, right? Who simply think they're supposed to be privileged. They think they supposed to get something without doing extra, right? Ain't that the truth? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. They think they're supposed to win and be privileged Americans without putting in the hard work and dedication to do that. Thank you, beautiful Ocean. And what we seen the turncoats and the rattlesnakes come out slithering and the slimy pieces of garbage they are, right? The slimy pieces of garbage they are. We seen that. We seen that. You know why we seen that? Because they seen that the trial is over. We still stuck right here. We still stuck right here. So guess what we got to do? We got to pull one out the bag, right? We got to pull one out the bag, right? And try to pull one over somebody's head. But they come fool the public. They come fool this community, this tribe, this movement, right? But that's what they tried to do, and they failed miserably, right? They failed miserably at doing it, right? Because you know why they failed miserably? Because we stayed strong on this side, right? You had them turncoats go, but you seen how strong we was on this side, right? And that's when I came in and introduced myself to y'all, right? Crushing shit, right? Having these motherfuckers so gone in their feelings, right? You could just see the bitch tendencies just flying all across the motherfucking side of your head like mosquitoes, right? You seen the bitch tendencies fly, right? Because losers, right? They do whole shit. Losers, they turn into turncoats. Losers, they are bitches, right? Because see, in life, right, you win some, you lose some. You live to fight another fucking day. That's what life is about. You win some, you lose some. You live to fight another day, right? And no, I'm not talking about all privileged people. I'm talking about you don't even have to have money to feel like, you're privileged, right? Like you got people who think, oh, they set a precedence, right? You got people who think they set a precedence because they talked about a fucking video, right? And they thought that they were supposed to be the ones, right? They thought that, all right? But see, life is about adjusting. It's about adjusting. It's about, and not even just about adjusting. It's about being humble with yourself and who you is and where you at. It's not about looking at the other motherfuckers and seeing they above you, right? It's about you appreciating where you at and building on that. It's not becoming a slithery, slimy turncoat. Pussies, right? who was at the point of no fucking return, where they thought they had them one until the bitches got clotheslined. If that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, can I see them oh my emojis? See, we all got gifts. We all gifted, right? We are all gifted. We gifted. We are all gifted in our own way. It's just, is we gonna recognize what we gifted at and try to elevate that, right? Or get better at it. You don't get better at nothing overnight. You got to keep practicing, keep going, keep trying until you get there, right? Fact or fiction, right? And one thing I know, the power of the tongue is a mother. Shut your mouth. Do you hear me? The power of the tongue is a mother. Shut your mouth, right? And God bless me, and I'm ferociously gifted with it, right? Not only intellectually, but also I could be real nasty with my words. I could be real mean with my words, right? But being mean and saying words, that's freedom of fucking speech, right? But the power of the tongue, I'm good at that, right? And this is why I look at these people as pussy, right? They're straight pussy. Pussy made, pussy raised, right? Pussy made, pussy raised, right? Y'all pussies, right? Because instead of working hard, keep working hard, trying to get better, appreciating what the fuck you got, right? Whether it's 1 people, 45 people, 1,000 people, or whatever, or 10,000, like the GOAT, many little them be having, right? Appreciate what the fuck you got, right? Appreciate what you got and say, hey, I'm going to turn this into this, and then I'm going to turn this into this. That's what you do. It's about hustling. It's not about being a bitch-ass mark. It's not about being a turncoat rattlesnake. Now you got these bitches pointing fingers because they tried the rattlesnake shit and it didn't go well for these hoes. They failed fucking miserably, right? And I'm talking about all the bitches, right? All the bitches. And it's a bunch of bitches too, right? Scorn bitches, old bitches, young, dirty bitches. It's just a bunch of bitches, right? And these bitches on here trip me out. The scorn bitches. They trip me out because, you know, they scorn university, right? It tripped me out how a scorn bitch could be. Could say, oh, they said this to me. Shut your bitch ass up, right? The fucking shit they do. They talk about my fucking words, right? These scorn bitches. Talk about what y'all do to try to fuck people over who get intimidated, right? Talk about that shit. But I call a bitch a bitch. I say use a Cardi B phrase because a bitch cussed me out, then called me a little boy. I say, okay, well, let me put this little boy dick down your throat and touch that little tingly thing in the back. Cardi B voice. Remember she said, to put the thing in her back, to the tingly thing in the back of my throat. That's playing off words. But then I see I'm with a bunch of, I'm in a white algorithm of stupid white bitches, right? Who don't listen to rap music, right? Who don't know lyrics, who don't know words. So I see these sick, miserable white bitches. They try to take some lyrics I said, right? That a woman said, and try to say, oh, look at shut your bitch ass up. Because, listen, bitches, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, right? So it's crazy how these white bitches thought they had them one, especially the scorned ostrich long neck bitch thought she had her one, right? They try to say that, right? They want to point fingers, right? But look, well, they point fingers at the black man. Oh, my. Boy, these white bitches, boy. Ooh. And a couple of these black bitches. Ooh. And a couple of these Mexican bitches. Ooh. Especially that black bitch, that young black economist, alien out of space looking ass bitch. Oh, my. Oh, you predator hairdo having bitch. You better shut your long neck, wide nose ass up talking. The nerve. The fucking nerve. Bitch, look like you got a boy chest. You ain't even got a cup A, bitch. Shut up. Long neck bitch, wide nose bitch, like strong face bitch. Bitch, you look like you got a fade on the side of them predator ass braids you got in your hair. Stop playing with me. Right? Oh, this how I'm coming. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this. Man, cash out. Venmo. We be back in 1 minute because, we putting in that work. Y'all turn up with me.
Meanwhile, man, all night. Pull up on them, got them looking like flood my wrist like clean as a clap doctor when I step in like y'all gon' make me act a damn. Gotta keep the strap like the laws when I used to sell sex in the packs in the groove of my jeans. I don't trust nobody, so you know my eyes open, can't stop. Stay on my pimpin', running through the house in these trenches, stunting in the mall with these bitches, copping me some mild white Fendi's, raw with these frauds trying to get me. Chopper bringing all y'all with me, make a nigga bleed out his kidneys. I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas, all y'all lame. Talking that big boy shit till a nigga put the blaze to your neck. I don't play no games. Ashtray full of good kush. This your presidential. I don't blow no backyard boogie. Boss bitch with me like Cookie. Got a twin sister. She don't mind laying up with me. Grinding all night. Gotta stand up with me. Get them bands. Got the shit to.
Salute. Man, I hope y'all hit that like button. Hope y'all hit that share button. I appreciate it. Definitely to the maximum of to me. To infinity and beyond in my Buzz Lightyear voice. Y'all gonna use that quote too, you angry bitches, you angry scorn bitches. I said to infinity and beyond in my Buzz Lightyear voice. Bitch, use that too. Shit. Use that too. But see, these bitches know that they had me fucked up though, right? Because bitches, when you bitches out here pointing fingers, bitch, you got more fingers pointing back at you slithery, slimy, no good whores. Right? You got all these fingers pointing back at you slithery, slimy, no good whores. Bunch of bitches who ain't shit, ain't never been shit, and ain't gonna be shit. You bitches is miserable in the inside, and the shit y'all do. The shit these bitches do. The shit these bitches and these punk ass, Mr. Softy ass dudes do. And they talk, and they get in their feelings because I tell them they act like girly little bitches. And they so mad at that, right? Like, I give a fuck. I don't give two shits. I hope you bitches soak in your feelings. You menstrual ass pussy dudes. Hope you bitches soak in y'all feelings. Man, y'all better ask J2K 1980 how I'm coming. He knew who the fuck I was. Ask him. Always been visual. Everybody else did, but J2K 1980 knew who the fuck I was the whole damn time because he know my voice. It's a difference. He know. Ask him. Ask him, did he know who the fuck I was the whole time? And ask him how I'm coming out here. And was I always visual? Man, stop playing with me. Stop playing. But see, that's why I rock with these winners right here. Right? Because it show you could be winning steward trial, but how you gonna do it after that and they still winning? They still winning. And you got a bitter ass fucking group of losers who stuck. Who fucking stuck. You pussy stuck. And the bitches on your panel are ill. Ooh, shout out to Hellfish Haven. Boy, Hellfish Haven just turned me up. Boy, I appreciate that. Hellfish Haven just turned me up. Just that first turn up, y'all. So I apologize, y'all. I got to turn up for Hellfish Haven. I see they just turned me up, man. I got to turn up for Hellfish Haven, man. I apologize. We got to turn up. Let me turn up for you like this.
I'm the champion. Feel the rush. The crowd goes wild.
Obviously. Huh? Obviously. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Yeah. Obviously. Tell them, obviously. I know these niggas don't want me to win, but I'm sorry, G. I know they thought I wouldn't come back and pose on them hoes, but nigga, it's time to eat. I got a vendetta. Any one of you niggas, I been better. Got them gritting they teeth without gritting at them. Took a second away from the table, it's time to feast. Heard they was mumbling, talking up under their breath. That nigga a hoe, he soft. That nigga lame. That nigga bitch, he pussy. I stood on business, that's law. I had them running that boots and tucking they tail and scared to put me on a song. I had them cuffing they bitch and thinking I hit. Shit, boy, what you on? Couple years off, and I'm back in this motherfucker, nigga. Do somebody, then fuck your recognition. You don't like I'm spitting, nigga, better shoot somebody. The game and full of clowns, I don't believe you sucker niggas. Better leave me be okay. Niggas better watch their speech, okay. You better than me, no way, Jose. I could be cutthroat and I'm all out, but I let them get paid for a minute. Let them look gang for a minute, but really they hate cause I never look lame for an image. Never be fake, I'm a realist, I'm solid. I went out and got it, I promise I'm with it. Want me to switch up and get soft on so you can make it, I promise I get it. I know some secrets I never tell, but most of you rap niggas got bitch ways. Quick to tell on you, get jammed down, couldn't sit down 5-6 days. Put him in the crowd.
Haven, man. And man, if y'all got them memberships, and even if you didn't, can y'all please throw up them hearts, throw up some 100s of G's for Hellfish Haven? Thank you so much for that. Real talk. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Right? Because, see, when you in the loserville, right? Because these dudes are just, and these bitches, they just losers in their heart, right? They just losers in their heart. And you know that comes with old age when you ain't never been a fucking winner, right? And When you ain't been a winner and you ain't never achieved success and you old and you grayly now, that's when the bitterness even harder because you thought this was your moment right here. And oh my, it didn't go up according to plan. Man, you better tell them how I've been cooking for the last decade plus. See, it ain't, tell them J2K. See, J2K 1980 knew who I was the whole damn time, y'all. That's the difference, right? He know me as Mr. I'm on that bullshit again. Mr. Undeniable. Mr. These boys can't fuck with me. On my worst day. Said that meant that stand on that, right? Because, see, the bitterness from these busters and these bitches out here, that doesn't just come from nowhere. Like, that shit grows in the gap between where they are and where they thought that they should fucking be, right? Like, some people aren't mad at the world. They aren't mad at themselves. They mad that they didn't take the fucking risks necessary, ladies and gentlemen. Mad that these buster and these bitches didn't stay disciplined. Mad because they didn't level up when the opportunity was right there in their motherfucking face. And instead of these buster or these bitches facing the truth of the situation, they projected that shit like some dummies. They criticize, they gossip, they downplay other people shining just to make their motherfucking self feel better. The nerve of these bums and bitches. But we got to be honest with these bitches. I know it hurt watching these people elevate while you bitches stay comfortable. It hurt seeing these motherfuckers glow up when y'all bitches staying stuck. It hurts watching these winners, right, build businesses, heal, grow, mature, while you kept making excuses, you bum bitches and soft-ass dudes. But the bitterness you pussies got is a choice. You can either let someone else's success motivate you or irritate you, bitches, like the whores you are. See, let me holler at y'all. See, that's the difference between elevation and stagnation, pussies. It's accountability, motherfuckers. See, these winners, they don't spend their energy hating. They spending it plotting to get more money and rising higher. They don't fucking obsess like you bitches do over what someone else is doing. They stay focused on their own fucking grind, dummies. See, these winners, the super team, right? They understand that elevating, that shit requires them sacrificing like a motherfucker. Being disciplined as a motherfucker and staying consistent as a motherfucker. And guess what? You see these winners right here? I guarantee you it's lonely sometimes for them. It's uncomfortable. But it demands change, right? Y'all bitch ass being bitter demands nothing except blaming y'all motherfucking self. Because you bitches didn't elevate. It's easier to say, oh, they got lucky. Oh, they cheated. Oh, they switched up. They forgot where they came from, pussies. But maybe these winners just grew and know how to keep growing. See, these winners, they stay focused when you bitches got distracted. Stupid. See, they invested in themselves while you and bitches invested in a fucking drama. See, they worked in silence while you bitches talked in circles. See, you bitches being bitter. You didn't elevate. Y'all trap y'all fucking self. It keep you bitches stuck in comparison. I know I can be what I want to be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Face ass, fantasy island ass dudes. It keep you bitches watching them instead of putting in real work. It keeps you bitches so resentful instead of being fucking responsible and getting the work out to be better, you dummies. Let me tell you the truth. You know I say truth. TRUF. Elevation is still available for you bitches. You bitches not behind. You bitches just undisciplined. You bitches ain't cursed. You bitches just comfortable. You bitches not overlooked. You bitches just under fucking committed. See, growth requires humility, bitches. You got to admit to your fucking self that you didn't show up the way you thought you could have. You have to admit to yourself you turned into a fucking turncoat rattlesnake. Admit that distraction. You have to admit y'all bitch ass played small. Because once you bitches own that, that's real power. Because this bitterness, we can see that now you scorn bitches and you bitch ass, pussy ass, Mr. Softy ass dudes face. It's draining, you silly rabbit motherfuckers. You see these winners on her? Elevation, look how they coming. That fueled them to go harder. So instead of you bitches hating on them because they leveled up after the trial, ask y'all bitch ass self, what did they do differently? What did they sacrifice that I didn't? What habits did they build that I avoided? Face ass. You bitches bitter, y'all mad because they stayed elevating. You bitter bitches mad because you knew you could have done the same damn thing. But you turned to the turncoats. And that's what you bitches get. That's what you bitches get. You got bitches out here, right? You know, a group of scorned bitches mad. You know, bitches mad because they lost their boyfriends and shit. What's up with you bitches? Like, I've never seen, you know, scorned bitches, you know, doing all this and crying about it, and they doing all this weird, stupid shit they sell. When I look at you bitches, this is what I see.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I like when I see these butterball, stupid face ass bitches, right? Right. I love when I see these bitches, right? These white bitches. A couple of black bitches, but mostly white scorn bitches, right? Boy, them bitches come in a pack. Bitches like ants. Bitches like termites eating through the woods and shit. Right? You hear these whores cry, moan, bitch, and complain, but think they could dish it. But then these hoes can't take it. And that makes me look at you bitter bitches like,
brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
and these bitches can't take it. But see, Remember I said earlier in the video, the power of the tongue, right? The power of the tongue is everything. It's everything. Everything. Right? And that's what we all got. Because let me tell you something. The tongue is small, right? But it holds life-altering power, my people. Before your fist can move, before actions happen, before the decisions are made, words come first. That's the power of the tongue, my people. See, the words we use, my people, they shape our thoughts. Our power of our tongue, it shapes our behavior, right? And the behavior, it said where we're going to go, and if we're going to go to the destiny where we was trying to. That's how powerful the tongue really is. See, with the power of the tongue, you could build someone up for a fucking lifetime. With the power of the tongue, you could tear someone down in fucking seconds. Hold up. Let me say that again. With the power of the motherfucking tongue, you could build someone up for a lifetime, right? Also, with the power of the tongue, you could tear someone down in fucking seconds, right? And that's the power of the tongue. That's the power of the tongue, right? That's what the power of the tongue could do, right? And like I said earlier, God gifted me with a tongue that's intellectual and with a tongue that's harsh as shit if you take it that way. Right? See, the power of the tongue, it could spark love, start wars, could heal a lot of wounds. And also the power of the tongue can create wounds that never fully close, right? Right? And that's what God gifted me with. That's what God gifted me with. And these scorn bitches out here, they mad, right? Because I use the power of my tongue, but I do it in a freedom of speech First Amendment type of way. Can I get a hand clap for that? And when I say what I say, it be on some real shit. And I know this, not everyone can handle the truth. Like, because when you say something, some people react more to words than to actions, right? Because see, words, when I say it cuts deeper, expose more. And I can hit you where it hurt the most, right? Because when you're telling the truth about someone, right? You're going to know about what they doing and what they did. They don't like that. They can't handle it. They deflect, they deny, they attack. They twist your words. Why? Somebody tell me why. Because they pussies and scorn bitches. That's why. They do all that fucking talking, do all this shit to everybody fucking else, right? But when they come back they bitch ass way, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. Well, bitch, if you dish it, you should be able to fucking take it, right? And see, it's my thing right here. You know, shout out to Dobby Gillis. Now, we still alive. Salute everybody. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I appreciate everybody. Love y'all to death for rocking with me. For real, for real. But, you know, as we know, people dish it, but they can't take it. Real shit. Or you just Johning on their ass. They can't take that. They get so fucking soft and emotional. You know? Start saying, oh, you're like this, you're like that. But what about the shit you do? What about the shit they do? They don't talk about that. They want to push that to the side. They don't push that to the side. They don't want to make that a big deal. You got bitches who done been on my show, right? Well, one particular bitch who done been on my show, right? Knowing everything I done said, right? Everything. But when I call the bitch out, the bitch starts saying, oh, you said this, oh, you said, well, bitch, what about you? So shut the fuck up. Because business say that when they send me that $50 Venmo after the show. Thank you so much. Right? And see what also don't get talked about. All the shit was going on. The olive branches I was extending. But pussy is pussy. Dude, these bitch ass, Mr. Softy ass dudes were still in their feelings. They still want to talk. They said they were taking mental breaks. Why are you doing this with a extended olive branch? These pussy, you know, do this, all this other shit. These bitches do all this other shit. Bitches say some of the most disgusting shit. Bitches post some of the most disgusting shit. Right? Like for real. They don't get talked about. They don't get talked about what these bitches do and say. Or how these bitches act. And the shit they do. But you bitches want to talk about me, y'all can fuck yourself. And I mean that in real life. Fuck you motherfuckers. Because one thing about how I'm coming, it's different, right? Y'all could keep saying that shit. Fuck you bitch ass women who talking that shit. Fuck you whores. Y'all whores to me. And I didn't stutter, bitches. And all you dudes is pussy girlified, menstrual ass, Mr. Softies to me, right? Real talk. Privileged motherfuckers think they supposed to have it this way, and when it don't go their way, then they do the weirdest, dumbest, stupid, ignorantest shit, right? Just some stupid fucking clown. Stupid fucking bitches, right? Like stupid bitches. Can you imagine? All right. Can you imagine, y'all? I want y'all to understand this. Can y'all imagine, like real shit? Can y'all imagine the fucking nerve and audacity of these pussy ass bitches out here talking shit? What the fucking shit these pussies do? Or these pussy ass dudes out here talking shit? What the pussy ass shit they do? Right? Can y'all imagine that shit? The fucking audacity and nerve of these whores. And I mean that with everything in me. Because see, what they didn't like, they didn't get liked how they were getting talked to. Right? They didn't like how I was calling them girly and pussies, and they was, bottom bitches, and the whores were scorned because, they thought they was gonna be the one, but bitch, you got pushed along. Like, can y'all imagine? Like, I wish, can you imagine them titties? And I apologize to whoever titties them was. I don't say this. Can y'all imagine them titties that were seen? How beautiful was they? And I'm saying this honestly. Titties. How beautiful was them titties? Right? To make a long neck bitch do that. How beautiful was that? I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, real talk. Just hearing the GOAT going through his messages with the broad, the buster ass bitch who tricked me, right? Man, she would. To me, it seemed like that had been played all along. That's just my opinion. I feel like the bitch had a plan in order all along. Because the bitch was just so worried about the ostrich-looking bitch. Man, just listen to him break that down. I done listened to that shit like 3 or 4 times. Just listen to him. Just say them text messages, right? It seemed like that bitch had been planning this shit for years. That's my opinion, though. I feel like the bitch had been setting the play. That's what I see. I feel like the bitch had been setting the play. Dirty bum bitch, right? All these people say what they won't do to each other. These bitches in text messages talking like dogs about each other. And then you see these scorn bitches huddled up. Boy, the absolute fucking audacity. Shout out to the beautiful Me V, the Magadal Catherine, the Mary B. Mo Isk, Growth Renewal, B. Truth Lie Effectually, Dobie Jordan. Who else I missed? I don't want to miss nobody. Jay Brill, Last Brain Cell in the building. Health, the beautiful Hellfish Haven. Beautiful Mo S. I don't want to miss nobody, but I love all y'all for real. Boy, look at the winners up there. That's why they mad, y'all. They winners. They winners and they all still together. They tried to break that shit apart. Right? All these turncoats tried to break it apart. Right? Real talk. And it didn't happen because this the super team who crushing injustice. And not just that, they all just talented as a motherfucker in their own right. They showing it. Right? They showing it. And that brings jealousy, y'all. That brings jealousy. And jealousy is worse than a drug, right? Real talk. It's worse than a drug. Because see, jealousy is quiet, but it's deadly though. Like jealousy, it could creep into your mind, your thoughts, what you gonna do. And it slowly erodes your shit. The relationships and your fucking opportunities in life. It's not that these bitches got envy of what someone else has. It's just like the inner storm in them that distracts they bitch ass from their own path they own while obsessing over somebody motherfucking else's. See, these bitches so jealous, it make these whores compare instead of fucking create. Ain't that the truth? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. It makes these bitches resent fucking respect. It turns how, oh, we love everybody, we for the community, into a total fucking, like, catastrophe. Man, it turns admiration into the motherfuckers being so jealous, right? Their ambitions that they once had turn into fucking distractions. Because see, the more these jealous bitches focus on what somebody else got, the further they bitch ass keep drifting on what building what they could fucking have. That's what fucking jealousy do. Y'all turn up with me real quick. Be back in 30 seconds.
Okay. So, crib gang, lot of rolling niggas with me, do my time, never folding. If they give me, fuck the judge, tell them come on with the sentence. Y'all lunch chairs folding like they sitting on, fuck offended by the Gucci linen, nose and ass critic, better mind their business, keep the politicians. I ain't with the gimmick, suckers go to prison, now they politicking. I don't need a shooter, bitch, I am a shooter. I got a gang of hoes and I'm steady recruiting them and they work for me. I'm an entrepreneur, I go overseas, grab a chain of misses, thick booty, small waist, hurting titties, keep her feet done, keep her nails did in a man lane. So I'm steady hitting it, it's a never ending, and I'm never bending, walk up on your doorstep, bang the cement, pop up in that low. Hit the switches like I'm straight from Cali, but I'm Oak Cliff and I got guns big enough.
In the low, like I'm straight from Cali, but I'm Oak Cliffing. Man, hold up. Man, hold up. But y'all know what the truth is? See, this bitch ass jealousy they got, it isn't about the winners, right? It's about their own bitch ass insecurity that these whores got. Bitches from not being able to be on top, and these bitches from being bitter, scorn hoes who can't get over it, right? Oh my, I can't make this shit up. But that's what they get though. We don't give a fuck. That's what they get. Right? Because see, on this side, right? If they was on this side, see, the cure for that jealousy they got in they fucking 10-man heart is to have fucking clarity. To celebrate others' wins without comparing to their fucking losses. They could put that energy into their own fucking grind, right? Is that the truth? Like you can look at a motherfucker and see what they doing and learn from it and apply it to your fucking self, and you can apply it in fucking life. Because elevation is a fucking mindset, idiots. And jealousy is the antithesis of growth. You fucking moron, stupid, Mr. Softy, ass little girls and scorn bitches. It's about showing up and showing out. If you want something bad enough, you're going to go get it. You're not going to stop just because you see somebody else doing something. That's how people are losers in their hearts, right? That's how you know people are losers in their hearts. You ain't got to hate on nobody else because they winning. Keep grinding, pussies. Keep grinding, you dumb bitches. Keep grinding. Stop being pussified and keep grinding. And bitches, you scorn whores, learn to move on instead of being bummy bitches. Like real talk. Like real winners. You should admire winners. You should admire people who elevate. Right? You should admire that. That should motivate you. You shouldn't hate, you should congratulate. People like these winners are to be celebrated. That's why I call them the super team who crushed injustice. This is my super team because these the ones I watched and still watching. These the ones I'm seeing still elevating. And not just them, a lot of other people, but these was the one from the first trial and on. When I seen them, these are the people who I gravitated to. I'm going to just say that first. All right? And why when you see winners, right, like them, and you see how they doing the right thing, that's why I became the huckleberry to protect the house at all fucking costs. Right? You know? Because every distraction, how they did the pussy ass shit, you're going to get a reaction. Right? And that's how the huckleberry got birthed. Right? That's why the huckleberry's still here standing. And ain't stopping. right? Trust that. Because these bitches ain't shit. Bitch ain't shit. The fucking absolute nerve of you bitches to open your fucking mouth. You scorn bitches. Thank you, me. If you love everybody to death. You scorn bitches to open up your mouth and say what somebody else say. You bitches better go look in the fucking mirror, or you bitches better scroll up y'all motherfucking articles, you stupid whores. Yeah, I told the bitch to take the little boy. I used the rap verse, you stupid whores. But see, you white scorn bitches don't know about that. You hillbilly bitches. Because you don't listen to rap music. Them dumbass white dudes must not either. You know, they want to make it okay for a woman to call you a bitch. Huh? That's okay? Oh. So, every reaction, you know, cause a reaction, right? So, I just supposed to say what they want me to say, but man, stop playing with me. When you disrespect, you get disrespected how the motherfucker want to disrespect you. Point blank, period. Don't come cry me a river to me or try to put on, because I don't give a fuck. Where you bitches talk, shut the fuck up. The way you bitches do shit, shut the fuck up. You bitches are so desperate and lost in the fucking sauce. That's why you bitches are on Loserville. Loserville. When I look, everybody out here, man. Salute to y'all, man. It's late. See y'all soon, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Love y'all to death, man. TRUF. Truth.
He's the mirage in the rear view glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
Let slip past. Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage
Is
as
he
fuck.
real or just a dream?
What up, Ray from Dallas?
Ray from Dallas, tell me true.
He's fun.
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man.
Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is
Savage as fuck.